Now let's talk about the cabin experience of the EQE 500. Now to start with the cabin, well, the cabin that you see here, and just in case you're wondering, well, that's an overload of white, or it's too light of an interior to maintain in the long term. Well, the good news is this is not the only option. You can choose between this one and you can also go in for a darker upholstery. So that is the good thing. But yes, for those who like light interiors, well, this is there and it looks pretty damn good. Now coming to the features, well, this car, like I said earlier, it's not a low spec version. There's no variant in this. You just get one standard variant, which is the fully spec'd version. And this comes with all the bells and whistles. So you get this massive hyper screen, and that's where, if you remember in the beginning of the video, I said 56-inch wali gaadi. This is 56 inches. So we all know why 56-inch is famous, and this resonates well with that. So yes, it's a massive screen, not a single unit. It's a combination of 3 units, which is this instrument cluster, and you've got this, again, massive unit in the center console unit, and your co-passenger also gets access to the third screen, wherein you have the option of controlling a lot of functions, including media and a lot more. Also seat massaging. So yeah, a very, very elaborate screen. In terms of touch response, in terms of user interface, well, it's the usual user interface. Takes a bit of time getting used to, but once you're up to speed, works well. The touch response is fluid, works like a charm, and visibility, even under direct sunlight, is pretty damn good. So very good on that front. The steering, well, it's the usual Mercedes-Benz steering, comes with all of the controls, has got that same touch feel to it. So there are no physical buttons per se, so a lot of functions are done by just sort of sliding your fingers over it. Can be a bit irritating at times and take some time getting used to, but yeah, I mean, eventually when you get used to it, probably it might serve you better. That brings us to the seats. The seats are pretty good. I like the cushioning of these seats. Also, the size of the seat is pretty nice. So irrespective of your body frame, you should be able to find good comfort in these seats. They come with heating and cooling functions. So that again is a bonus, irrespective of whatever weather conditions are there in wherever part of the country you stay in. So yes, I mean, fully decked out in that terms. There's this massive panoramic sunroof, the front half of which opens. You've got wireless charging. You've got this very good looking wooden interior panel here. Again, it's star studded. The Mercedes star is there all over it. Looks pretty damn good. And beyond that also, I mean, if you look at the space, the practicality of the cabin, again, the car scores pretty high. Lot of usable cubby holes all around the cabin, and the overall ergonomics are pretty much spot on. Comfort, as usual, the same that you would expect from a Mercedes-Benz. It delivers. Even at the back, you've got good amount of leg room, and the rear bench, maybe the under thigh support, well, that is an area which can be better. So I mean, for someone like me who's 5 feet 8 inches in height, well, it was just about okay. Maybe I would feel the lack of under thigh support on a long journey. So if you're taller than that, well, the problem will be a little more pronounced. But beyond that, like I said, lots of space. Even the headroom doesn't get compromised despite the sloping roof line. And as a result of all of this, you get a very nice, comfortable cabin. And of course, it's electric, so it's always silent. And the benefit of that silence is that, well, you get to enjoy this brilliant Burmester audio system even better. So for all your audiophiles out there, it's pretty good news.